Hi, Diamonds. Let's talk about the Esther Year. What is it, and why do you want to be a part of it? So, I want to start this off with what I feel is the embodiment of what the Esther Year is. The highest form of faith is preparation. You hear me? The highest form of faith is preparation. What are you preparing for? You're either preparing to succeed or to fail in every day, in every action, in every thought. You're preparing for one of two things. So the Esther year it's a proven point of faith and preparation for what you are calling and what you desire to happen into your life. It's no secret. I love the book of Esther. It's a very comforting book for me. There's so many things to learn from there. So I'm going to read something to you, and this is essentially the foundation of what the Esther year is going to be for us, what it's going to be for you. So I'm going to read Esther 2:12, and I'm reading out of the King James Version, or the New King James Version, as I should say. So Esther 2:12 says, each young woman's turn came to go to the king. After she had completed 12 months' preparation according to the regulations for the women, for thus were the days of their preparation apportioned, 6 months with oil of myrrh, and 6 months with preparation for beautifying women. Okay, let's break that down. If you hear pages slipping, because listen, this Esther year is going to be like none other. It's going to be something that has never happened on this channel and something you never got a chance to experience. This is a transformation. So the first part of that, it was a full year, so 12 months. But for the first part, it was the oil of myrrh. And if you look, and I was like, what is so special about myrrh? Why was this such a big deal? When you look into the benefits of myrrh, it is unbelievable. And I've always been an incense girly. I've always been a essential oil type of girly. So at one point in my life, a couple of years ago, I did have an assortment of essential oils, and I had frankincense and myrrh. And I had created a kind of a face oil. So I had my main base oil, and mind you, I'm sharing just a little snippet. If you do become a part of the Esther year, if you do decide to take on this challenge, you will get more in-depth insight into exactly what I'm talking about. But back to what I was saying. I had made an oil, and I had my base oil, and then I added my carrier oils and my essential oils. And one of the things that I used was myrrh. And this was long before I even knew that this was used as a preparation for becoming queen. Essentially that's what it was. So long before I even knew the true benefits and beauty of myrrh, I was using it on my skin. And it's not lost on me that you see me now, and everyone says I don't look my age. I know I don't look my age. I look better than I did. I look better than I do now than I did when I was younger. It's all of the different things that I've used on my skin and the things that I eat, the things that I consume, right? However, it's not lost on me that unbeknownst to me, I was using this oil it's an ancient beauty ritual that women have used to become queen, right? So this is not just about the physical, right? This is kind of like it's a foundation. Like I said, when you look into the benefits of myrrh, it has wound healing properties. It has anti-aging properties. It has antimicrobial properties and other benefits. Like it's like a cleansing oil, right? So like I said, it's not lost on me that in order for her to become queen, in order for her to prepare, she spent 6 months just kind of laying down the foundation, right? There was a part of this transformation where she focused on beauty and perfumes and preparing her aesthetics. But before she did that, she focused on the foundation. And that's what this Esther year is going to be. It's a two-part. It's going to be a 12-month thing, 12 months. And within that 12 months, I have it broken down into quarters. I'm going to explain it later on in this video. But we're going to focus on the foundation first. And in order to have a good foundation, you need a good physical foundation and a good mental foundation. Your body and your mind need to be on point. And I'm not talking about aesthetics. We will get to aesthetics. And And even within the quarters of the challenge, we will focus on that. However, this is a one before the two. This is a foundational process. This is a foundational step. So the first 6 months of this Esther year is going to be like a factory reset. Imagine you have this phone and it has the capabilities to do everything you need, but you downloaded too many apps and you have too much here, you have too much there. And in reality, you don't even need all the crap that's on there. So what do? You do factory reset. What do you do when you're having issue with your tech, right? Unplug and replug. This is what that is. The first 6 months of the Esther year is a factory reset. This is I need to start from square one. If you feel like you need to do that, if you just know, like, man, if I had a chance to start over again, I would do it differently. This is a challenge for you. This Esther year is for you. This is not like any other Esther year you've heard or seen or thought about. This is different. We're tackling this in so many different areas and ways. I'm telling you, by the end of this, by a year from the start date, you will not recognize yourself in a good way. You will not recognize yourself in a good way. So, second part of Esther 2:12 was the preparation for beauty and perfumes. So once she got a good foundation, then she focused on the beautifying herself. Then she focused on the extra and the aesthetics. And that's where we take it from the step of, listen, we wiped the slate clean. We got rid of all the junk. We threw it out. Now we're starting with a blank canvas. This is essentially where I've talked about this on the channel a lot, reparenting yourself. It's one of my favorite things to speak about because it is the thing that takes you from where you were left or tossed out and mistreated and abandoned to where you deserve to be, to where you know you are destined to be, reparenting yourself. And I always frame this in a way of, imagine if you were your own baby girl. Imagine, right? If you had a child, what would you do? You would prepare for your child. You would make sure your child had the best doctors, the best schools, the best clothes, the best family, the best of everything that you could provide for your child, you would do. You deserve to have that same person to look out for you as well. And, I'm expecting a different array of diamonds to join this, whether you're single, you're married, you're in a relationship, whether you have children, your children are older, your children are young, regardless. This is about the diamonds finding this channel or this challenge to transform. So I'm expecting a different array of diamonds to find this. However, regardless of what season you are in your life, I want you to view this as a moment of treating yourself like the baby you had, you wanted, you will have, whatever. Treat yourself as the child you were supposed to be treated like. Okay? All right. So now that we kind of went into a little bit of detail of what it is, right? If you want to be a part of the Esther year, well, what do you need to participate, right? That's the question. Okay, well, Diamond, I want to be part of the main character. I want to be a part of the Esther year. What do I do? There's different things that you will need to be able to participate in this successfully. One, you will need to be a part of the Opulent Diamond membership. The Opulent Diamond membership is going to give you access. I'm going to explain that further in a moment as to what you will get when you become a part of the Esther year. So you need to be a part of the Opulent Diamond membership. We have different memberships on this channel, but if you want to participate in the Esther year, the Opulent Diamond membership is the tier for you. Then with that, if you join the Esther year and you go ahead and join the membership, the Opulent Diamond membership, then you will get the Esther year Discord. I have another Discord, and this is the main character Discord. That is just a place of uplifting and positivity, and we talk about, just everything that we want to celebrate. The Esther year Discord is different. This is the diamonds who are on a mission. They have tunnel vision onto who they want to be, where they want to go, and they are streamlining themselves there. So this Discord is different. It is not like the other Discord. This is a different Discord. This is a Discord for the diamonds who are saying, listen, in a year from now, everyone who doubted me or counted me out will need glasses and some blackout shade to be able to protect their eyes from the shine I'm about to give them. Okay? That's what this is. Other things that you will need. You will need to go ahead and get your Esther Year calendar. This is essentially a syllabus. This is a syllabus to kind of give you an outline as to what the year will look like and unfold. Okay, so this is something that will kind of keep you on track to know what we're going to be focusing on in the next quarter and the next month, what we have focused on in the previous quarter and the previous month, to kind of give you an overview as to what is happening, what is going to happen, and where we're going. Also, you will need to get journals and pens. I have them on the website, themaincharacterforever.com, if you're interested in that. But I'm not going to lie. I am one of those people. I kind of get a notebook for everything that I'm doing. So like I said, this is going to be a 1-year process, and we're going into this 4 quarters. And even within those 4 quarters, there's going to be a month for each quarter. So it's really broken down. When I tell you, this is like, if you are a part of this Esther year, you can't mess up. Like, you're not going to start the Esther year and end the same way you join. It's impossible. It's not going to happen. So like I said, journal, pens, stickers, all these different things to be able to write down what we're talking about, what we're focusing on, what we're going to be achieving in the next step. You will need to have that. I will have those links in the Discord, as well as when we're going through our lives and even on the website. If you are a part of the Esther Year, I will be sharing those links constantly so that you can get a new notebook, get a new pen, get whatever you need. If you're like me, I love to write. I literally, as I was preparing tonight's video, and I'm preparing everything for the launch, which is starting on October 29th. We start the Esther Year October 29th of this year, 2025. So you have, today's the 10th? You have a couple weeks. So if you're serious, you want to get your ducks in a row, you have a couple of weeks. We will start October 29th, okay? So like I said, as I was writing this down, I had all these different journals and notebooks out because I'm like, listen, we're going at this full force. Another thing you need, and this is not something you can buy. Everything else is something you can buy, right? Buying something is easy. It's easy to buy something, but you need to have the mindset of change. And you need to be able to commit to your transformation. And I'm going to tell you something. When you start this Esther year, and this is for you. This is for you if you've been facing some type of warfare recently. Because there was something trying to stop you from being able to access this type of transformation. This was meant for you if you've been facing some blockages and you're like, what's going on? I'm doing everything I need to do. Like, what? This is why. This is why. You need to be able to have the mindset of change and the commitment to this transformation, because it is pivotal, it is transformative, and it is like none other. It is like none other. Like I said, it's easy to buy everything. It's easy to buy the monthly planner that you'll need. It's easy to buy the Opulent Diamond membership. It's easy to buy the Discord. It's easy to buy the calendar. But the mindset, that's different. Don't be the diamond who purchases all these things and says, okay, I'll get to it. Oh, they started. Okay, well, they already started for November. Okay, I'll join in December. Or don't do that. You need to be the diamond who says, listen, I'm starting on the 29th with my diamonds and I'm going to push through. That's what you need to have. You need to have that mindset. So now that you have kind of a idea of everything you will need to participate in the Esther Year, what will you be getting from the Esther Year? So from the Esther Year, we will be going live twice a week, and each live will be at least an hour because we will have a lot to unfold. I will be coming to you with all the different, like I said, it's a strategy. It is a foolproof strategy to get where you need to be. So I'll be coming to you with all these different things. And this is why you need your monthly planner to know what we're talking about that month. This is why you will need a journal and a pen, because you need to take notes on what's going on. This is why you need all these things. So we will have 2 lives weekly, and each live will be at least an hour. So you need to be able to block out that time for yourself. You block out the time for your job. You block out the time for your school. You block out the time for your husband. You block out the time for your kids. You block out the time for your friends. Block out the time for yourself. Block out the time for yourself. And with these live, it's going to be back to back. It's going to be back to back. So each week it will alternate. We will have a live. If it's okay, so one week it will be a Saturday and Sunday live. And then the following week it will be a Wednesday and Thursday live. And then it will just continue to alternate back and forth from Saturday to Sunday and Wednesday to Thursday. So each week we will have 2 lives back to back. Become prepared to listen, and also come prepared to ask questions. Come prepared to ask questions, because this transformation, it's about you. If you say, listen, I need help with this. I need help. I need some clarity in this. I don't know how to do this. Come prepared to ask questions, because they will be answered. It will be answered by me. It'll be answered by the other diamonds. This is that place for you. Also, we will be having challenges throughout each month. Like I said, so I'm going to break down what it's going to look like. I'm going to break it down, and I will, this will all be included, right? When you do join the Esther Year, you'll be able to purchase this and see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to give you a verbal visual. That's a little oxymoron. But I'm going to explain what the syllabus will look like, right? So when I say challenges throughout each month, it will correlate to what we're focusing on within that quarter and within that month. And throughout those challenges, we will have prizes. We will have prizes. You guys are the prize. You guys are the main characters. So of course you deserve to win a prize. Also, we're going to have discount on merch, and we will have new merch every month. New merch every month. So I already have some merch on the website. However, like I said, this is all starting October 29th. New merch will be launched, and moving forward, every month from there, it will be launched on the 29th, except for obviously in February, which will be launched on the 28th. So every month on the 29th, we will have new merch being launched. And also you'll get the Esther Year Discord. And this is where it's like, you guys know, if you don't know, if you're not a part of the Discord, I respond. I'm in there. I'm active. I'm talking to you. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is, I'm there. So this Esther Year Discord, it's going to be that times 2. It's going to be that times 2. You guys will get to be in a community you've always sought and desired to be a part of. This is that community for you. And then I want to explain one more thing. So all of this, right? Everything that you need to have to be able to participate in the Esther Year will be live and available on the website, maincharacterforever.com. This Sunday, October 12th at 12 p.m. It will be live and available to purchase. So if you are serious and you're interested in the Esther Year, everything you will need to be a part of it will go live Sunday, October 12th. Okay. And I will give out some announcements, and I'll make sure you diamonds are aware of that. The challenge, however, is starting October 29th. So get your ducks in a row. And I'm giving you diamonds enough time to, that's why it's all live and available on the 12th, so that you can get everything you need, get your notebooks, get your pens, get everything in order. It's literally like summer before the school. This is summer break before school starts. I'm giving you time to get everything in a row, and also work on your mindset. So you're like, you make that commitment for yourself. Like, listen, there's no better time than change in right now. Like, we know the year number is 9. Like, that's about transformation. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we not transforming? There's no reason to not transform, right? So like I said, all of this is available Sunday, October 12th at 12 p.m. And this gives you enough time to have everything, to download everything that needs to be on your phone, to get all your pens, get everything you need to be able to join and start October 29th strong. We're going to start it strong, and we are not going to let up. We are not going to let up. And then I just want to explain a little bit, like I said, what the syllabus will look like. I'm giving you a verbal of what it will be. If you are a diamond who is going to be a part of the Esther Year, then you will see this. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. So we're breaking this down into 4 quarters. So quarter one, we're focusing on health. We're focusing on health. So we will be starting, like I said, we launch October 29th. We will be starting October 29th. So for the ending of October 29th until all of November, we're going to be focusing on, no, you know what? No, I can't do that. That's not fair to the diamonds who are part of the Esther Year. Let me just give a little bit of brief of what it will be. I'm not going to go in detail. I'm just going to explain what each quarter will be. How about that? Because I do want the diamonds to know what this is about if you're interested. So, quarter one is going to be health, and each month, so November is a different topic, December is a different topic, January is a different topic. Quarter two is going to be the mental. February is a different topic, March is a different topic, April is a different topic. Quarter three is financial, where May is a different topic, June is a different topic, and July is a different topic. And then quarter four, which is a year from now, is spiritual, right? That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. I'm sorry, I had to take a little bit of a pause. So August, September, and October will all be different topics, right? So I broke it down. We have 4 quarters in this year, and within those 4 quarters, we have 3 different topics we're going to spend a month each talking about and focusing on. That's why this is like none other. This is a different type of transformation, diamonds. I am so excited for the diamonds who go on this journey like, oh, and listen, there's going to be, like I said, there's challenges and there's going to be some things that I require of you. Like this is if you just want to be comfortable and complacent and you have a life you don't enjoy, but you just don't want to do anything about it, just root the diamonds on who are going to take this step. Don't waste your time. But if you look around at your life and you're like, listen, I need to change. I need to change and I don't know what to do. There's something so powerful about vulnerability. When you are truly vulnerable around people who truly care about you, that's when you become powerful. So if you're serious, this is for you. Diamonds, I love you. I hope you diamonds are as excited as I am. I'm just so pumped up. I'm so excited. Like I said, all of this will go live October 12th, this Sunday, this upcoming Sunday. Also, we will have a live tomorrow. We're going to have a live tomorrow. Excuse me. We are going to have a live tomorrow at 4 p.m. So if you want to be a part of that, come. Let's prepare. Let's get things going. All right. That will probably, no, that's not probably, that will be the last free live that we have on this channel. That will be the last live where everybody can have access to, because we need to lock in on us diamonds. So if you want to kind of see what the diamonds are doing or talking about, go ahead and join that live at 4 p.m. After that, lives will only be for opulent diamonds, because as I'm doing this challenge, as we're doing this challenge, I will still come to this channel and have my content. I will still come to this channel and talk about the different topics that you need to hear, you need to learn from, you need to grow from, you need to have some encouragement, some motivation. You will have that. But I am going to separate the diamonds from the diamonds of the Esther Year. And there's nothing that says you cannot be a part of it other than you. So if you want to be a part of the next step, of the next tier, of the next shine, then this is for you. And I love you, diamonds, and I'll talk to you soon.